Welcome everyone. I think everyone that has in the stream right now has an ad, but welcome everyone to the Netherlands versus Saudi Arabia. Sorry, Saudi Arabia. It's a little bit hard to say. A loser brackets match. So for this team that is losing here, will be out of the tournament. Netherlands losing to France. The streak to losing to France continues for the Netherlands. First losing twice in the 5WC 2023, losing the chance to get to that grand finals, still getting third last year though. But this year, getting matched up against them in the round of 32 and losing. Yeah, this team in the Netherlands is a lot less good than last year's, but I think I can still get pretty far if they just get it together. Saudi Arabia though, I've not really seen much of them. I don't think they played last year. I don't remember. But yeah, they have some good players as well. Call Me Red, luckily getting unbanned right before the weekend, so he could still play, which is good for them. Yeah, here's the Maple. Have some good songs in here. 5 no mod, 3 hidden, 3 hard rock, 3 DT, 2 free mod, and of course the tiebreaker. So Comrade rolling a 15. Yeah, Comrade I guess winning the roll with a 15. So they protect hard rock 3. Netherlands will protect. Normal 2. Interesting. So we have some hard rock tech and stream for the Netherlands. Now it's going into the bans. ABBA bans, so first Netherlands, then 2 bans from Saudi, and then last ban from the Netherlands. See me banning 3 mod 1. Going into the 2 bans from Saudi Arabia. Take it a bit. Yeah. We've had some great matches this round. Definitely, we have actually had so many tiebreakers already this tournament. It's quite interesting that so many matches have already gone to tiebreaker. We could see that happen here, maybe. I think these teams are quite well matched. There's some standout players for Saudi and just a generally okay team on the side of the Netherlands. So see how this match is going to play out. Still waiting on the bans from Saudi Arabia. Those bans should be coming in soon, or Bansho is just not sending us the message. And still no bans. I don't know what is happening. We'll try and get those bans as soon as possible. It seems it's just not. I'm not banning anything, so. Yes, double banning is allowed. Double banning is indeed allowed in tournament rules. It's quite literally said in the bans section. Our rules document is quite extensive, so yeah. And they banned DT3 and DT2 And then Hidden 3 being banned by the Netherlands as their last ban. And with that, we're going into the start of the match. It's the best of 9. So the first to 5 maps wins this match. And let's see what Netherlands is going to pick as their first pick. Sorry about the music. They're waiting on the pick, I think, because I have not seen it yet. But I think a Nomad should be... Maybe they're going right into their protects. That could also be a thing. You just try and get a point on the board. So Netherlands going Nomad 2 this first pick. Or they take it on a later time in this match and try and get their momentum back if they are down. Of course, Saudi Arabia having that Hard Rock 3 protected. So they also have their own map that they can fall back to if they need to. We're still waiting on the first pick, I think. DT1 coming through for the Netherlands. So that last DT that is left in the pool will be picked as their first pick. Currently in the lobby, Simi, Blackstark, Stella Maris, and FaZe Dank. And for Saudi, it's Komi Red, Roan. I have no clue who that is, but underscore names and 3do. I'll probably have to look into who that actually is. If anyone knows in chat, please give me a name. Pearlism? Oh, Pearl, okay. I'll call them Pearl then. Thank you. It makes me think of the underscore's name that Valance has, Jacko, I think. Last year, I don't know if they're playing this year, but I don't think so. Jacko, I think, was playing last year for France. Also have the same name, or same kind of name. Just having underscores. But yeah, so we have Pochunitella, Blackstark, Stella Maris, FaZe Tank for the Netherlands, and Komi Red, Roan, Pearl, and 3Bidu for Saudi. And I think... Oh, Mooncubed coming in. Instead of the person that was there before. I think I'm not seeing any more changes on the side of Netherlands. And I think that must have been the last change for Saudi there. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to get ready up and start the first map. So again, first to 5 will win this match, and we have good luck, have fun. So we're going to get this match started. Starts off pretty slow, but already kind of quickly going into bursts. 3do missing on those bursts. Already dropping, I think. Looking at Ak as well. Ak looking fine for most, except for Blackstark and FaZe Tank already dropping almost below 90. Mooncube also already below 90% accuracy, but still holding. Only combo so far is 3Bidu. Everyone hitting the triangles. and Mooncube dropping. That is quite devastating. Pocinutella, though, also dropping, keeping steady. Mooncube and Pocinutella trading. Score advantage still slowly creeping towards the side of the Netherlands, but it's staying around that 10 to 20k mark. Now it's finally... Oh, phase tank breaking! Only 2 FCs left on the side of the Netherlands, 3 on the side of Saudi Arabia. Score is quickly changing towards Saudi. Saudi with the score advantage of 40,000. Blackstark losing their full combo as well. Mooncube also breaking, but it's not the combo that the Netherlands wants to see break. Everyone on the side of the Netherlands has lost their full combo. Score advantage quickly increasing into the side of Saudi Arabia. Quarter of the map left. It's not looking good. 300,000 left. They have to have everyone break here on the side of Saudi Arabia. And that almost happens with Pearl and Mooncube breaking. But Komi Red and Threebidu still holding. Threebidu recovering from that early miss. With Mooncube breaking again. But it's not going to matter anymore. Saudi Arabia breakpoints the first pick and goes 1-0 up in this match. So first point going towards Saudi Arabia, giving them a 1-0 lead and giving them also the pick. Let's see what they're going to go for. Most people would guess that they were going to go for a protect pick because they already breakpointed, trying to secure that second point on the board. Let's see what they have planned here. Waiting on that Saudi Arabia carry, but yeah, Saudi Arabia really just showing a great sense of like skill there. Netherlands just not having the consistency that they need to keep those scores or combos up. HR3 pick going in for Saudi Arabia, going right into the protect. Trying to secure that second point. We have seen some great matches where the protect picks are both being breakpointed. So the protect is definitely not a secure point. It's just more set to one side than the other. Yeah, Saudi Arabia feeling comfortable on this map, that's why they are protecting it. So transform. Artwork 3 will be in this match second map. Looking at the Netherlands side, we see Simi, Fly, Heavy Metal for Life, Selamaris, and Phase Tank. I think one of them gonna be pushed out. See Komi Red coming in for Saudi Arabia, I think. He has to move. There we go. And I saw Devrimon coming in for the Netherlands. Devrimon, a veteran player, I think. I think he played last year as well. The Netherlands team is made up of mostly new players. Players like Selene and UC2, of course, ranking up and going out of the 5-day tournament scene, even playing 4WC and even OWC. Here we go, though. Map 2. Can the Netherlands breakpoint this, or will Saudi Arabia go 2-0 up? We'll see in a little bit. We see some early accuracy drops from Selamatis. Almost fine so far. Facing breaking on that slider though, the slow slider. Giving him a slider break. Not great for the start of the map for Netherlands. And 3 breaks on the side of the Netherlands. Everyone on the side of the Saudi Arabia will keep their combo up, hitting that jump scare slider. Roan now being the first to break on the side of Saudi Arabia, but the Netherlands already having lost 3 of their full combos. Conrad now also breaking, but it's looking like very much a dead set win for Saudi Arabia here. Almost 400,000 difference. It's 2 full combos on the side of Saudi Arabia and 1 on the side of the Netherlands. This is not looking great. Going to the next fast section here. I think that is set though. 500,000 face tank now also missing. Again, yeah, 600,000 now. And it looking like another win for Saudi Arabia here. Pearl also missing in the ending, losing their full combo. But it's another dominant win here for Saudi Arabia. 700,000 difference. And an FC from 3BDO. What a score. A 1 million score here from 3BDO. They're showing their resolve to stay in this tournament. Netherlands, though, wanting to repeat that story they had in last year's WC. Netherlands, you actually qualifying first seed last year, getting third. This year, a little bit worse, but still reaching the main tournament. Now, being at risk of losing their second match in a row and being eliminated in the round of 16. And a normal 2 protect pick from Netherlands coming through. Number 2 being also my kind of map. I'm not really that great in other skill sets, but yeah, number 2 is always fun map for me. Yeah, Netherlands thinking they are quite comfortable on this map, protecting it and now picking it, trying to get at least 1 point back, and hoping they can breakpoint somewhere later in the match to get the score level again. Ronan's asking himself if he's gonna play a normal 2. So far, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like the Netherlands has already put their roster in. So Semi-Fly, Heavy Metal for Life, Salamaris, and Porky Nutella being in for the normal 2 for the Netherlands. And we're still waiting on one player on the side of Saudi Arabia. But we see already Komi Red, Roan, and Pearl in. Saudi Arabia getting their first warning here. 3v2 coming in for Saudi Arabia. Good luck to both teams on this. Netherlands really looking for a point here to get themselves into this match. This is their protect, so you really want to see them win this one. But we'll see in a little bit if that's actually going to be the case here. Some accuracy drops on the side of the Netherlands this early. Shifting the score a little bit towards the side of the Saudi Arabia, but it's nothing to speak of this early in the map. Going into the first streams here. Everyone holding so far. Accuracy drops from Selamaris, but it's nothing so far. Heavy Metal for Life dropping the first miss and losing their full combo. They were assessing. I didn't want to say anything about it, but Roan also now trading that miss, also losing a lot of... Roan not feeling comfortable on this map so far. Dropping a lot of accuracy, lock of combo. Just not feeling great on this map. Pro also having dropped is not looking good for Saudi Arabia here. Netherlands holding a total of 3 full combos so far, with about half of the map played. Let's see if Saudi Arabia can regroup and get back in the match. It's not looking good if Roan has this many problems with these longer streams. Looking at that is just not great. Feeling very uncomfortable. The aim is just off. Tapping is off. Dropping so much accuracy. Heavy Metal for Life breaking again, but it doesn't really matter. Netherlands still having 3 full combos. Loving Red and 3v2 on the side of Saudi Arabia, the only 2 FCs left. Pearl now regaining that combo, the support combo, but it's just not enough to catch up to the 3 full combos on the side of the Netherlands. Heavy Metal for Life now also regaining a smaller support combo, but if Pearl cannot keep that combo up, and Saudi Arabia really needs to see either a double break or at least one of them to break to try and get back up. And if Roan also keeps dropping this much combo and accuracy, it's just not looking great for Saudi Arabia here. Roan actually dropping under 60k score. And everyone else that has an FC holding This is looking like a very dominant win here for the Netherlands on this normal 2 pick. Last little bit of the map left. And we see 5 FCs. 5 FCs. 3 on the side of the Netherlands, 2 on the side of Saudi Arabia, and Netherlands finally gets themselves onto the board, winning their own Protect normal 2. Now it's up to Saudi Arabia to pick the next map. Netherlands really looking to try and get a breakpoint from them to try and level the score again and try and force that tiebreak at the end if needed. Let's see what Saudi Arabia is going to pick next, though. Maybe another Hard Rock. They were quite comfortable on the Hard Rock 3 pick. Or going into another tech pick, maybe the Nomad 4? But they were so good on the Hard Rock. I don't know if they are going to pick anything else here. The currently open maps are still quite a lot of Nomads opened. We will have both Hidden and Hard Rock, and 1 free mod only open here. All DT already picked or banned, so there's also no DT to get, but they pick Nomad 3, Asphyxia. So Saudi Arabia looking for that 3-1 lead here after that breakpoint in the first map. Trying to get closer to that match point. They will have match point on their own pick if they breakpoint the next one. But it's up to the Netherlands to try and deny that. It's also up to the Netherlands to try and get this breakpoint of their own to try and level the score again. It's looking like Facetank, Heaven for Life, Stelamaris, and just Lucan for the Netherlands. And I don't think I've seen any changes on the side of Saudi Arabia. And they have Call Me Red, Roan, Earl, and 3B to win. We see Gulai have fun, so I think that means that we're going to start. And we are Nomad 3, up to the Netherlands here to try and get the level score again. And Saudi Arabia looking for that 3-1 lead in this match. And Pearl missing there. Anyone else miss? I don't think Stellamara's there missing though. Trading with Pearl. Prone missing early also. Stellamara's breaking again. Now it's two FCs on the side of Saudi Arabia, 3 on the side of Netherlands. But it's only early in the map, quarter of the map played now-ish. So we'll see what's going to happen in the rest of this map. It is going to speed up again, so here we go. Roan missing before the speed up, missing again, it's not looking great. Just looking, breaking, losing that full combo there. Komi Red and Komi Red breaking though. Now it's only 3v2 on the side of Saudi Arabia left with that full combo. 2 on the side of the Netherlands. Calamara's just looking, Roan breaking, Face Tank also breaking. Only 1 FC left on the side of Netherlands, and also 1 on the side of. Actually, there's none left on the side of Saudi Arabia. Now there's no FCs left. Because Pearl also breaking early in the map, but the score lead has gone to the side of Saudi Arabia now. That combo from Pearl going over the 700 now has pulled the score back towards the side of Saudi Arabia. Netherlands really looking for that break if it's going to happen. But it also means that the Netherlands will have to keep their own combo. It's not looking good for the Netherlands here. Face Tank, the highest combo breaking. Lucan also breaking. Roan breaking. Quarter of the map left to play. And 2 more breaks on the side of the Netherlands. This is not looking great. Score lead increasing and increasing and increasing. Over 300,000 now. Pearl missing. I don't think there's enough time left though. And also, there's just no combo on the side of the Netherlands to even bring this back. 3v2 holding that, and Colby Red actually, both holding a quite substantial combo. And just on the Netherlands side, it's just break after break, just not holding any combo. And it's looking like a comfortable pick here for Saudi Arabia, 500,000 difference. And Saudi Arabia goes up 3-1. Sorry about going 1 map closer to that round of, that quarterfinals. Yeah, Pearl almost reverse choking that normal 3 there. Missing early in the map, first 50 combo. And just FCing almost the rest of the map. Until the end where they miss. Right at the end. Up to the Netherlands now to pick their next map. Trying to stay in the match. Trying to get up to that 2-3. And still having that chance of breakpointing to get closer to that win. If Saudi Arabia gets this map, they have at least secured the tiebreaker. But that would mean that the Netherlands would have to win 3 maps in a row. But it's just not looking like it so far. And Netherlands just not having the consistency to keep the combo that they need to get the scores up on the board. But let's see what they're going to pick next, trying to get that momentum back that they need to get that breakpoint that they still need to get back into this match. Going into the free mod 2. Prismatic Lollipops. Such an upbeat song. Are we going to see an easy here? I think it's likely. And if we're going to see an easy, just remember that the easy score is already calculated into the total scores you're going to be seeing at the bottom of the screen. So that will also be good for us to know. So yeah, the free mod rules for this match. So sorry about the song. I don't know if it's only me or if it's also on the stream. Yeah, the hard rock, the free mod rules are actually quite interesting. The only requirement that there is that one player has to at least have hard rock or hidden hard rock, and as a team, you just have to have 4 total mods. Or you can also have more, but you have to at least have 4. So that just means that you can also just go hidden hard rock, and 2 no mods, if that's what you want to do. But yeah, that is a possible combination. So maybe we're going to see that. I think we're going to see a little bit more on the overmod side, or just a distribution of 4 mods over each player. But each player having 1 mod. I think we're going to see Good Luck and Fun. So the ref is going to be checking the mods real quick, and if that's all okay, I think that's all okay. So we're going to get this match started, or this map started, and we're seeing 4 mods on the side of. No mod, huh? We cannot. No, I think we need to panic because we don't see mods on the side of. Ah, there we go. 2 hard rocks, 2 hiddens on the side of. Or sorry, it's easy. So we have Dylan going for easy. Pearl breaking early, Pachinatella going also. Sorry, also breaking, trading that. But Roan also having broken very early on in the map. Everyone for life breaking as well. Roan breaking again though. Everyone also breaking there. Score lead is swapping now. Back and forth. So close. Hanging around that 30,000 mark. Netherlands now actually taking the score lead back. That multiplier. But now Semifly and the multiplier breaking again. 3 only, I think, only FC there. And that's the map. I think that is a win for the Netherlands. And that would mean that they have breakpointed and that we're leveling score again. Or at least that the Netherlands have a chance to level the score on their own pick. I think the easy score is gonna make it so that it's 2-3. $1.8 for Saudi. Oh, sorry, the red team. So that's Netherlands 1.8. 2.252. That is indeed actually a win for the Netherlands by 30,000 points. Netherlands going indeed up. So it is indeed 2-3. And next pick should be for Netherlands. And we're going into Node 5. That easy multiplier coming in clutch for the Netherlands there. And actually getting that breakpoint is big for the Netherlands here. I think it's a Netherlands pick. It wasn't breakpoint? Am I done? Oh. Oh. Graphics. I love graphics. So it was indeed not a breakpoint. I'm sorry. So it is actually 2-3. Yeah, auto pick might have trolled. Oh. Auto pick did troll and actually now has correctly picked Saudi Arabia for this pick. So we're going into normal 5 with 2-3 for Saudi Arabia being there a chance to go 2-4. And I think we're going to go in with for the map. So Simifly, Devrimon, Bushintilla, and Heavy Metal for Life for the Netherlands, and Gummy Red, Dawn, Hurl, and Thurudu. It's really looking like a constant 4-man team for Saudi here. I don't know if that was a Bancho miss or it was a miss. Quite an early miss for Roan there. It's looking like it. Not looking great for Roan. And having multiple breaks early in the map. It's such a short map. The score lead has already increased to 100,000 points. Pearl also losing their full combo. Still 4 full combos on the side of the Netherlands. Only 2 on the side of Saudi Arabia here. Score lead increased to 200,000. Roan breaking again. Not looking good for Saudi Arabia on their own pick here. Heavy Metal for Life, Pearl, Roan breaking. But it's just not enough for Saudi Arabia. Netherlands having 3 full combos against the 2 of Saudi Arabia here. And the Netherlands just running away with it. Simi now also breaking, but I think it's already too late. It's such a short map. I don't think... Devrimon now also losing the full combo. Musume-tai still holding though. I don't think Saudi Arabia has enough time to get this back. And Netherlands is gonna win this one with 580,000 point difference. And now you can actually say that it's a breakpoint, right? So Netherlands pulling the score tied at 3-3. And Netherlands having the next pick, I think. Yeah, Netherlands having next pick. Netherlands having next pick here. And they can secure themselves a tiebreaker if they don't win 2 in a row here. The same for Saudi Arabia if they breakpoint this one. And Simifly is calling for a timeout. Just means that we're going to add another 120-second timer to the original 120-second timer that's already running. Conrad fleeing to let them get them to pick. I love tournament client. I don't think we've seen a pick, right? I don't see a pick on the ref sheet either, so I think we're still going a turning ban for no. He just got unbanned, so let's hope we don't see another tourney ban for a long time. Nomad 4. We're gonna see a Nomad 4 pick for the Netherlands here. Still, I think we still have like a minute of the timer left. So, gonna wait for that to finish. So we now have another 2 minutes for team forming. I think I'm also going to have a second commentator joining you soon here. You join in a little bit. It's going to be Noob is going to be joining me. There you are.
Hello,
Welcome,
hello.
Noob. Hello.
How are you doing today?
Doing great. This match has been quite entertaining.
Yeah, I can see. Very, very back and forth.
Yeah. Well, we've we've had 2 breakpoints. One was the first map, and one was just the most recent map. So it's been quite an interesting match so far.
Looks like there's been some pretty strong performances too. Than what I've been seeing,
Mm,
especially for a losers bracket match, no less.
yeah, that's what I've been saying. These two teams have some skill. Saudi Arabia mainly having some individuals that are very good, and then it's just having a quite okay team overall, with some that are a bit more standout. So it's been definitely some great performance from 3B2, definitely. Komi Red also doing great.
Yeah,
And it's just having good scores overall.
I believe those two members, especially from Saudi Arabia, are the ones that everyone had eyes on this 5WC to see how are they going to perform. I know Saudi Arabia hasn't had a lot of opportunities in the past to really show their stuff in 5WCs, so being able to see them not only qualify but also do some stuff in bracket has been cool to see, definitely.
And it's looking like we're going into this Nomad 4 pick from the Netherlands. Trying to get that 4th point up on the board, trying to at least secure them tiebreaker if we get to it.
Pretty standard Nomad 4. There's a little bit more tapping and a little bit less sliders than last week's Nomad 4, definitely. But still nothing to shake at. We do see Rome being the first one to missing with what I can only attempt to call dashes on the Saudi Arabia team.
Roan also having had a lot of difficulty with the Nomad 2 that he had to play. So, yeah, no, Roan not being known for being good at streaming, I guess. Other Netherlands also losing 2 full combos there, 3 actually, that him also having broken earlier.
And that's really the key for Netherlands too, is trying to maintain at least 1, if not 2, really good combos on map.
Oh no!
With Stella missing, that's not gonna be a very, very good plan for Netherlands coming out of the first KI.
It's not looking great. What's now with Roan holding that combo back up? 2 full combos on the side of Saudi Arabia. That score lead is going to be increasing fast.
Yep, we do see the back-end combos of Saudi Arabia definitely significantly worse than Netherlands, especially with people like Fly and Dev R having really good recovery combos.
Yeah. Roan just keeps on breaking. Same for Pearl. That's just 2 full combos on the side of Saudi Arabia. I just take it here. Looking like less than a quarter of the map left. And just only 2 600 combos on the side of the Netherlands left. With 1 support combo there. Is it enough though?
You can kind of see the storyline of the Saudi Arabia team. We see 2 of probably the best 5-digit tournament players we have seen in a while, 3BDO and Call Me Red. And there was a huge talk coming into this tournament. They qualified 12th, but it was really off of the back of those 2 players. And we can see here that they need to get out of this low SR, these low SR pools to really have these 2 players shine.
Yeah. Breakpoint for Saudi Arabia though. They can finish it here if the Netherlands doesn't breakpoint this last pick from Saudi here.
If I'm Netherlands here, I'm looking for maps that are, you can get good composite team scores on, right? Because if you can get above, let's say 3 mil on any given map, 2.5 mil on any given map, I feel like it's very hard pressed for Saudi Arabia to match that.
Yeah, it's up to Saudi Arabia to pick the map next. So, also, I don't know why it says 5. I'm very sure that they have not won yet. There we go.
Tournament client being tournament client.
Yep. And I think Komi Red was already begging the Netherlands to pick the Hard Rock 1. Now they have the chance to pick Hard Rock 1 themselves. Let's see if they are going to do it.
Maybe just feeling a little bit hesitant to think about what map to pick, especially on a map like Hard Rock 1, where they're very scared of great team scores from Netherlands. And we see a timeout being used by Saudi Arabia, trying to really composite their thoughts together, because there is not a lot of maps left in this pool for them to pick. They need to make
That
sure they
is
actually
actually
hit.
the last timeout as well. Netherlands already using their timeout on last pick.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Alright. And I think, yeah, the client is falling again. That number 4 was picked by the Netherlands, not by Saudi.
Yeah, it's been a little buggy this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
But as somebody who's tinkered around with this this overlay a little bit, it's hard to use sometimes. I can definitely say that.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, yeah, we really have 3 aim maps and then 2 of the more gimmickier maps left in this pool.
And the harder one.
I don't really know if it's ever a hidden 2 or Hard Rock 2 angle. Maybe a Hard Rock 2 angle, but you're really putting a lot of eggs in 3BDO and Call Me Red to not miss on those kind of maps, especially on a map like Hard Rock 2, where there is a decent amount of free combo in that that you can build up supporting scores with.
Yeah, but we do see a Hard Rock 1 pick coming in for Saudi Arabia here. So
that was very quick too, because
yeah.
they I guess they needed their pick in before the timeout started.
They don't have to, but it's nice to have it. But Netherlands using their timeout for the pick last map pick. So also,
we are going to be going into Ikusa eventually. This map, I want to know your thoughts on this song, because I really like this song, but I know it has been a little divisive throughout the staff members this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard it yet.
I gotcha.
So I'm kind of unavailable on the Monday, so I don't really watch the map pool reveals. So I have school from I have school from 10:30 to 8 my time. So that's unfortunate. But
yeah, I have a class in the exact middle of the showcase event, so I have to get out of my uni class, and while I'm walking to go get lunch, I'm listening to the showcase event as it happens.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who is a map pooler for this tournament, I really like to hear the feedback of players, especially in the moment, because it gives me a lot of insight on what's actually kind of happening, or what the actual perception of pools are.
Yeah. So far, we see 5 Dutch players. See me fly on the side of the Saudi Arabia slots. So.
Just doing a little bit of lobby sitting, doing a little bit of I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna take in the moment, maybe clear up some nerves. We've played the match. The match is 7 points in, so I wouldn't expect first map nerves to really be a factor, but there definitely is something to say about the gravity of the situation.
Yeah. There's no Saudi players in. The radio timer has already started.
Well, they have a decent amount of time to get into this lobby.
I was playing for Saudi Arabia apparently.
Surely they will not throw. Surely they can just go play in Saudi and
Call Me Red,
do their best.
Yeah, there we go. Call Me Red coming in for Saudi Arabia here. Are we going to see the same roster as we have seen the same past few maps, being Call Me Red, Roan, Pearl, and 3BDO?
I believe they've played every single map, if I'm not mistaken. It's only been moon cubed over Ronan for the first map of the match, right?
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be very hard pressed to think that it would not be just these 4 that we've seen all match. For the Netherlands,
it is going to be that.
Yeah, for the Netherlands, it could be a little bit different. We haven't really seen. We've seen DT aim, but we haven't seen really Hard Rock aim or even Nomad aim. Very standard stuff. So there could be a Netherlands man sitting in the back waiting for their time to play aim.
Yeah, this actually, if we get to tiebreaker, this tiebreaker is a little bit more aim focused, if I remember right.
Oh, for sure, but it's more awkward aim than traditional aim.
Yeah, true.
It would the best analogy I could think of would be more like a Hard Rock 2 without the smaller circles.
Mm. Yeah. But we'll have to see if we're going to get to that, because the Netherlands would have to breakpoint here. But so far, we've seen one hardrock map played, and that was predominant for Saudi Arabia last time in hardrock 3. Definitely one early miss.
Phase Tank as well. Roan will trade it, but it's 3 FCs to 3 FCs. I say FCs like the map has actually started.
Yeah.
But there's definitely is something to say about momentum, and if you miss early, you could definitely get like pulled out of the map a little bit.
You also just be throwing off your nerves a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
As like, okay, I'm not FCing anymore. It's just less stressed, but of course, it's the last pick before a tiebreaker, if tiebreaker. So I think both teams, mainly the Netherlands, will be a little bit more nervous.
Oh, for sure.
Because this is their tournament life here. If they don't win here, they are out of the tournament.
Yep, and going into this first category, we'll see who will be the first one to give any sort of foothold to the other team. The early misses aren't going to matter that much. It's really going to go down to these misses here. Dev being the first one, followed up by Heavy Metal. It's 2 Netherlands misses to 0.
Pro.
1 now by dashes on the Saudi side.
Yeah, Pro being the only one to lose their combo on the side of Saudi Arabia in this part of the map. Rona also missing. But is it enough to get the squirrely back to the Netherlands? It's slowly going, I think.
It's going to very slowly. We have very slight combo advantage on the side of Netherlands. And it'll grow more as all 8 of these players will continue to FC. But you still have to look at 3VDO and Call Me Red's accuracy compared to Phasings and Stella's. And that alone will bank a solid, 50k to 100k, especially if all 4 of these players continue FCing like they are.
Yeah. Roan keeps missing though. Roan actually doing okay on these bursts. Stella missing there.
Oh, but Call Me Red gets called out by the reverse sliders. It's just 3BDO versus Phase Tank. All eyes are on both of these players. If either of them miss, the first one to miss out of these 2 will probably determine the map's outcome from this point on. The support combos on either side are just not that high. Heavy Metal for life definitely going to bank some score for the Netherlands, and that might actually be able to bring it over to the Netherlands earlier than expected, but it's still going to rely purely on 3BDO and Phase Tank.
Quarter map left. Next to Ki. Let's see if we're going to see any more misses here, or if everyone is going to hold. Netherlands looking for a miss from 3BDO.
There's actually an outcome where even if Phase Tank misses, if Heavy Metal can combo
Heavy Metal, no! Phase Tank missing!
Both of them will actually miss too, which means this will go very squarely into Saudi's favor. Even if 3VDO will miss now, there just isn't a combo on the side of Netherlands.
No. I think this is GG here. Going to the end of the map here. Netherlands just keeps on missing. 3BDO though, holding and actually getting to that FC, almost 99% accuracy on a hard rock map. What a score!
Definitely a masterclass here on that hard rock modification, especially in this kind of map where the streams make the act not that free.
Mm-hmm. I think this is their second FC on a hard rock map.
Mm-hmm.
I think they FC'd the hard rock 3 as well.
I could definitely believe it. 3BDO probably FCs everything in this pool, except maybe like, I don't know, Nomad 3 or like yeah, that's really the only one I can see him like missing on.
Yeah, but there we go. The Netherlands beaten by Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia moving on to the quarterfinals next week. Next week having to play 2 matches if they do win their first.
Yeah,
it will be the first week of double matches.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to the Netherlands, who got 3rd place last year. And I know the roster swapping was significant on the Netherlands, and there was no way or no reasonable expectation for them to perform that well this year as well. But it's still rough to see a team seesaw that placement that hard.
Yeah, they are. It's qualified quite well. I would have thought definitely with the roster swaps that they would have maybe even a chance they were like 33rd material, like very close to not qualifying, but they did qualify, and
I also feel like they pulled a pretty bad bracket too, right? They had to play France round 1 and then immediately play Saudi Arabia round 2. Like that's very, very rough.
Definitely. Both teams, both France and Saudi, pretty strong teams. France, of course, beating them twice last year as well, withholding them from going to the grand finals last year. This year, withholding them from going to round of 16. So it's a little different. But yeah, Saudi Arabia, very well played. Basically a 4-man team here, just sweeping through these maps. Of course, losing some, actually making it quite an interesting match, going pretty close until the end here.
Yeah,
and this team, Saudi Arabia winning.
This team's only going to get more scary as the bracket gets more deep. They have one or two, if not the best, like skill cap players of this range, like I said before. And they're gonna get 4-man, like 4th or 3rd man on a lot of maps moving forward. But it's not gonna matter if teams are not gonna be able to put up 2 mil team performance scores.
Yeah, you can definitely see some more great scores coming from 3Bidu and Kobe Red as well. 3Bidu mainly, just being the standout player here, FCing very much almost everything. So yeah, I think this was also the last match for this week. So thank you all for watching the round of 16. We'll be back with a map pool showcase tomorrow. Time will be announced later, I think.
It'll be 16 UTC like it always
UTC?
is.
Okay, 16 UTC, I guess. So tomorrow, 16 UTC as always. And we'll see each other for the quarterfinals this weekend. For all of Europe, by the way, next weekend will be daylight savings. So
keep in mind of that.
Be ready for 1 hour going forward. I said like going forward 1 hour. So just so we have announced that as well. Daylight savings will start next week on Sunday. So. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Noob, for joining in at the ending here. And
I hope you guys had a good time, and we'll see you guys soon.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.